Match 4 would see a triple threat tag match for the IWE Tag Team titles. The Unholy Alliance, comprising of Roger Sears and Tyler Roberts, versus the Man of Steel and Danny Izzet, versus the champions Good Goth Almighty, the team of Xander and Frankie T. The Unholy Alliance would enter to loud jeers, not being fan favourites in the slightest. Man of Steel and Danny Izzet would enter clear firm fan favourites, with the cheers deafening throughout. Good Goth Almighty, the champions, would enter, and you get a mixed reaction. They've only recently turned heel, so you've still got the fans in the crowd who still like them, even with them now being heels. Xander would grab the mic and do his electric intro, screaming the house down. Straight from the off, all hell breaks loose as all 6 men go for it, bodies everywhere as Moss and Izzet clear the ring. Moss would then leap over the top rope to those outside, and Izzet would do likewise from the top rope, hitting a dive onto everyone. Moss and Izzet have initial control, but a big boot by Rogers gives the Unholy Alliance the upper hand, and they keep Izzet isolated in their corner. Good Goth Almighty would manage to get a tag, and Xander would maintain the pressure on Izzet, lighting up his chest with some downright nasty hoo-wee chops. I mean, I absolutely loved it. Izzet's chest, not so much. Good Goth Almighty go for a double team, but Izzet would finally break free and would tag in Moss. He comes in and cleans house and could have easily have won the match, but the ref was slow in reacting to a pin attempt in all the confusion within the ring. All the competitors would end up back in the ring, and the match breaks down with the wrestlers all hitting big moves. Roberts nailing Moss with a nasty looking chokeslam to end things and pick up the win, and see the Unholy Alliance crowned as the new IWE Tag Team Champions. After the match, Izzet would hit a code breaker on Moss and then spit in his face. Moss would grab the mic and vows revenge at the next show. Moss and Izzet looked a good pairing initially. Both showed great heart and did well against 2 established teams. We shall see what happens between these two at the next show. Good Goth Almighty, the former champions, put on an impressive display as always and showed the fans why they are the longest reigning tag team champions in IWE history. The Unholy Alliance looked absolutely intimidating and imposing, and no one can argue about them being worthy champions. I look forward to seeing them defend in future events. All 6 guys, whether in tag action or whether in singles action, are worth seeing for yourselves. Check them out anytime that you can.